I've played CyberPunk 2077 for about 6 hours now on Xbox One X, not Series X, One X, and here's my super quick impressions. So far, I'm having a blast with the game. Every environment is super detailed and well thought out. The missions thus far are interesting, and the RPG elements fit into the themes well. However, the early reports of bugs and glitches were not exaggerating. This game hiccups. I've had 4 crashes so far, and they all happen when I leave one location like the inside of a bar or a small room and enter another area like the open world city streets or the inside of another bar. The frame rate drops are real. The main story missions run the smoothest, but even those are prone to slowdowns. Generally, the frames start to dip whenever I'm driving, in a big firefight, or running full speed through a district. Other bugs are present as well, such as NPCs walking right through vehicles or other NPCs. One of my missions straight up won't let me turn in the quest to receive my reward, and in one case I saw a mini-boss glitching all over the place. The worst part about CyberPunk 2077 so far is the driving. I think this is because of a combination of 2 things. One, the fact that the frame rate drops when driving in general, creating an input delay where it hurts the most, and 2, the controls for vehicles are inherently floaty in this game. Think Far Cry 3 Jeeps, but on ice. The gunplay is good, but not spectacular. Think Fallout 4, but a little bit better, although the great environments helped make these firefights a lot more interesting. The voice acting and motion capture for almost every character is amazing so far, including the main character V, whom I choose the female voice actress for. In the case of the game's flagship celebrity, Keanu Reeves, his performance is hit or miss, but mostly hits. Sometimes it feels like he's a natural at voice acting and mocap. Most of the time it feels just good, but there are a few times that stand out where his movement seems stiff, or his recorded line makes you think, is that the best take they got? And to speculate, I'd guess that there were budget constraints that limited how many retakes of voice lines they were able to get out of him. At some point, they probably had to have said the take was good enough and moved on. Overall, the core game here is delicious, and I can't wait to get back to my Xbox and play more of it. If you're a fan of the cyberpunk genre like I am, you are going to absolutely adore CyberPunk 2077. However, if you're not chomping at the bit to play this game, I would hold out on playing it for 3 to 6 to 9 months, depending on how long you think you can wait, in order to wait for additional patches that will definitely smooth the game out. Again, the core game here is great, but the bugs aren't just random funny occurrences like we've come to expect from Rockstar's open world games, for example. They are very prevalent, and the stability issues are issues, and they are a constant reoccurring hindrance to my enjoyment of the game. I've only played the Xbox One X version, but I imagine these problems are even more of an issue on the base Xbox One / PlayStation 4 / low-end PC versions. And that's it. Hope this helps you decide if and when you want to purchase / play CyberPunk 2077.